guys, welcome to my space. My name is Ada and I live in Malta. Recently, I completed my bachelor's degree here, and a lot of people have asked me so many questions. The first question I get from people is it worth it to come to Malta as a student? How is life like for students in Malta? Trust me, I can give you that advice in full because I've been a student for almost 3 years, so I have a lot of experience here. And also, another question I get from people, oh my god, this is my hair, stay one place. Another question I get from people is, how is life like after study? That side, I'm not going to give you the full picture because I just completed my studies a month and a few days ago, so I'm still trying to navigate and understand my new phase. But yeah, okay, let's start with the first question. Is it worth it to move to Malta as a student? I would say it depends. It depends on your goal. Okay, before moving to a country, you have to look at the big picture, look at where you're going and look at where you currently are, and then think of it like this: is this country going to help me to get from point A, which is where you are, to point B, which is where you want to be? So in my case, I chose Malta because at that point my budget was tight. I wanted to study abroad, but I didn't have so much money. So I looked around, I was like, okay, Malta is okay. It's not so expensive as at then. And the visa approval rate was higher then. And they speak English. It just ticked all my boxes, right? And I was like, okay, cool. I'm just going to come here, study, and see how it goes. So it depends on what you want to study, because not all courses can be found in universities here in Malta. Yeah, there are some courses that you might want to study, but the schools offering those courses here in Malta might not be up to the kind of standard you want, you know. Now I'm saying this because after my bachelor's degree, I thought about it and said, okay, I want to study a course. I'm not going to mention the course for now because I might change my mind, right? So I want to study a course, but then I look around and I search on the internet and there is no school in Malta offering that course on campus. So I'm like, you know, maybe Malta might not be where I'm going to do my master's. You know what I mean? So it depends, right? If you just want to study like a generic course, something generic like business administration, management, you know, those kind of generic courses, you can come to Malta. Like if you're someone who doesn't want to learn a new language, who just want to start with English, and then, you know, if you want to learn Maltese, if you're passionate about learning Maltese, then you can learn. Then you can come to Malta, yeah. But the thing is just that now it's not so easy for new people to come to Malta, you know, because now oh my god, see, there is this very stubborn fly here that my partner brought into this apartment. He opened the door because when we were cooking, the smell of the food was choking, so he's here. He opened the door and then the fly came inside and it's been terrorizing us for days. They came in two. I managed to kill one, but the other one is stubborn. Babe, what did we do about this fly? You kill it. You brought it in this apartment. Kill it. Okay, so anyways, what did I even stop? Where did I stop? Where did I stop? Okay, I'm still gonna just continue though. So yeah, Malta is okay. Like, it's good if you have the visa. I mean, it's good, right? But these days it's difficult for new people to come in. But if you're already in the country and you're legal and you follow the due process and you just follow the rules and respect their culture and everything, there's no problem, you know. But if you're coming in newly, you might need to put your eggs in different baskets. In case this one doesn't work, this one will work, because nowadays, oh my god, because nowadays so we live on the ground floor. Like, this house is on the ground floor. It's like, it's not an apartment, it's like a house. So babe, we live like the street is our neighbor. Okay, so bear with me. So yeah, okay, so as I was saying, right now, if you want to apply for schools in Malta, put your eggs in different baskets. In that case, what I mean is try to apply for different schools in different countries. Yeah, because right now they are tightening their immigration for people coming in. right? During my time, it was so easy to get the visa because then, it was a bit free, right? Even things have changed in the country since then, to be honest. But nevertheless, it's a nice country if you find yourself in it. It's not perfect. No country is perfect, but it's a good place to start if you're looking for global exposure and all of that. And who knows, when you're in the country, you might be lucky to have a good job or have a decent life. You might just decide to stay here. I know of people who say, okay, they like Malta and then they are here. I also know of some people who stayed here for like a year and then they went somewhere else. They didn't like the country. So it depends on you, right? So how is life in Malta as a student? Well, let me say this: before coming to Europe as a student, or I don't know, yeah, student, yeah, because it's either you're coming through school or you're coming through work or you're coming through as a digital nomad. So it depends on the route. But as a student, it's like you have to look for a job, you have to look for a means of income. If you're coming through work, like work permit and all of that, you already have a job waiting for you, right? So as a student, you have to think of what you need to do for you to earn extra income as you study. One thing I will always advise people to do, don't look at me, babe, I'm so shy. One thing I always advise people to do is to learn a skill before coming to any country at all. Reason because you're leaving your home country where you're comfortable, and maybe if you're, some people might not be comfortable, some might be, but when I mean comfortable, like I just mean like you're in your comfort zone. Like if anything happens, even if you don't have money, at least you have family, you have a family, you understand what I mean? It's different from moving to a new country where you don't even know anybody, right? So if you're moving to a new country, you need to have skills if you want to like survive. At least I know people who learned hairdressing skills. They came to Malta at least before they found that job that they want, they just start to make money from what they know how to do with their hands. There are some people who learned how to fix nails. Babe, respect my video. Huh? There are some people who learned how to fix nails, and some people learned how to do lashes. Some people learned how to do even fashion design. I know someone who sews for a living here. If I want to mend my dresses or something, I take it to her. She's good, so there are different handwork that you can learn before coming. But the thing is, those who have been in this handwork of a thing system, I'll call it system, yeah, I don't know what else to call it now, but those who have a handwork that they're very good at, they are more advantage than people who just learn the handwork quickly and then they want to travel, because if you're very good at what you do, you get a lot of returning clients. I know of some people who just come to Malta and all of a sudden they are like, oh, they know how to make hair, they know how. But if you go and make hair at their place, it's nonsense. The hair doesn't make sense. It's not neat, it's not nice, and then you don't go back again. Some people just claim to know something just to make money, and to me it's not a long-term way of growing. It's a short-term way of getting the money, but the people are not going to come back to seek for your service. So if you know how to do something really well, you are at a better advantage than someone who is just upcoming. But I'm not trying to say you have to be perfect though, but at least be good at what you do to a good extent, and as you keep doing it, you get better at your skill. Okay, so yeah, learning a skill is very important. Not just as someone who's just coming in, but after your studies, you can get a job related to your skills, right? That's just it. Like learning a skill is very important, yeah. And secondly, have savings, right? Yeah, have savings, because it's not like immediately you come, you start to harness your skills, you're right. Before you settle down and you start telling people that you do this, you do that, you're going to spend money. Rent in Malta is not cheap. Rent in Malta is expensive, right? It's really expensive to rent a shared apartment, not to talk of living alone, So you need a place to stay, you need to eat, you need to do other things. Babe, please, can you stop the music? Seriously, I'm doing a video. Babe, please stop the music. The music, stop it. Thank you. Okay, so have some savings. Don't think that when you come to Malta, bam, you just start to make money or you start to work immediately. No, it takes time. Even with your skills, it takes time for you to adjust. Like, it took me time to even find a good place to stay. Like, I know how I went through hell just to find a shared apartment. It wasn't easy, right? Talk more of someone who doesn't have any skill, who doesn't have, so have a savings at least. And then also just be going for classes, take your studies seriously. Make sure you're a good student, make sure you come out with good grades, because after school it's really going to help you a lot. And yeah, so life after school. Hey, good. I've been getting like few questions on this, like how is life after school and all of that. I mean, it's just normal. Life after school is not really so special. Initially you'll be like, oh, I can't wait to finish, I can't wait to graduate. And then when you graduate, it's like every day, it's like a normal day, right? Like there's nothing like so serious, there's nothing so different. The only difference is that you're not going to classes, but all in all, you're still going to go in out looking for jobs, applying for jobs, trying to renew your post-study visa and all of that. So it's not that glamorous though. That's when the reality falls. That's when your eyes will open, like, wow, okay, so here am I, or here I am. Yeah, so okay, so for me right now, I just applied for my post-study residency permit, and up to now I haven't even gotten a reply from Identita. No, I haven't gotten a reply from them, and I'm still waiting. You know, that anxiety of waiting to hear from immigration is real, man. It's real, real, real. Okay, and also applying for jobs as well. I'm applying for jobs, and so far it's going okay. You know, the good thing is that I had skills before coming, and over the years I've built my skills. So I mean, I'm not even like stressing, I'm just applying and I'm getting feedback. So have a good skill, it will help you during your studies and after your studies. So it depends on your skills though, but I mean, just make sure you learn something. Okay, so yeah, that's just it. Okay, so my next video I'll talk about something else, but yeah, today is just a very quick intro video. Don't know what else to say. Yeah, and also the boredom. Oh, being a student. No, after being a student. Is it the right word? Post study. After you finish your school, it's very boring staying at home, bro. Like I just stay at home, like literally, like it's so boring. I need a job. I need to go out of my house. You know. Yeah, but all in all, I'm grateful. I'm happy and grateful. And will I want to stay in Malta for a longer time? Well, time will tell. Time will tell. For now, I'm just trying to make the best of where I am. I mean, I always believe that wherever you find yourself, you know, if you want to, you make the best. If you're not okay with it, you can move somewhere else. But for me, at this point, making the best of where I find myself in at this moment, I think it's something I really want to do, you know. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Ciao.